am on a little bus. What's up, devils? How's it going? What's the word? What's the word? I don't know. Have you seen my president? Is he alive? Have you seen my president? Is he alive? All right, let's start that mode. See how that one goes. All right, devils, let's get up out of here. Let's get up out of here. I'm ready to go home. Agent 205, back at it again, brother. What's up, man? What's the word? What's the word? Oh, Lucy, what's up? Let's go. I love it, man. Freaking guys are crazy. You're crazy, man. Kind of an early day, got a 2-hour drive. And then I'm gonna pull up in the good old hotel. Hotel living. Oh wait, no, I'm not going to hotel. I booked a hotel. I'm not going to one. Hold on, let me turn around. What's up, fam? How we all doing? Nothing. Just got on break. Nice. Nice chill break. Stretch out the legs, man. Close the eyelids for a little bit. What if God was one of us? I'm so fast at clicking the notification button that I type fast. Thanks, man. I appreciate you guys, man. You guys keep this channel up and running. I don't know who else would be here. Raspberry's on patrol. The Watch. What they call that, Game of Thrones, the Watch, right? Was it the Watch? Where they go up north and it's the Watch, right? Yes. Picking up my son from summer camp. Oh, sweet, dude. You freaking dropped him off at, how long was summer camp? A week or two? What do they do? Just like activities and stuff? Man, that's pretty sweet. That's actually really sweet. I went to a baseball camp once. That was pretty cool. That's fun, man. Get away from, I'm sure, like, maybe probably no cell phones and stuff. That'd be pretty cool. Hang out outside, do like actual like water sports and stuff like that. Outside sporting things and teamwork building and just being a kid, really. And that's all you want, is just be a kid for as long as possible, because the world will come crushing down on you sooner or later. He's only 7. Nice. That's a big step for a 7-year-old, man. That's a big step. Summer camp without dad or mom. It's not bad. No, you know, he probably kind of understood that once he was there, he can't like call home and come pick me up, Dad. You know, have fun, damn it. It's supposed to be fun. That's cool, man. Congrats. That's exciting stuff. What's up, devils? Welcome to the channel. If you want to see me drive around Southern California, please jump on it. That's a dude. That was a dude. Maybe, but it looked like a chick. Hey, now I'm not saying nothing. I'm not saying nothing. I wish I could keep you much longer. Oh, a nice American Legion. There's an Edgar. Mayor Post 731. Nice. That looks like a nice American Legion. I know you gotta go because you got things to do. You wish I could keep you longer. What's up, devils? Welcome to the compound. Come on in, like and subscribe, and come hang out. Chat it up with the chatters in the chat room. In the compound, we're all here to have a good time. Here to have a good time. I heard a lot of heads are rolling today and up in the Capitol. A lot of crazy stuff. I heard it's only getting worse. Only getting worse. Kamala's basically our new president, which is great. I always wanted a retarded lady in the White House. Dude, this guy's basically just stopped right in the middle of the highway. Holy shit. She's like in the bicycle lane trying to like... I just can't. My head hurts. It's too much. I wonder how's Jimmy and his migraines. Hey Jimmy, if you're listening, brother, hope your migraines are doing better. I had a migraine once, and I was in the middle of Iraq. There's a picture of me, and we were out in the middle of nowhere, digging and gunslinging, and then I walked up to like my sergeant, around my staff sergeant, and it was like a funky meeting that they were having. I told my sergeant and whoever else wanted to listen, I told them I'm going to lay right there and I'm out. And they all looked at me and I walked over, I laid down, I put my cover over my face, aka my hat, and I knocked out and someone took a picture of me. And I don't remember really falling asleep. Just my head was on fire, man. I felt almost nauseous. Yeah, it was like the best hour of sleep I've ever had. It put me to sleep. Like it was. I remember I couldn't walk. I just had to like shut. I had to shut her down, gentlemen. I shut her down. All right, it's approximately 82 degrees. We got 2 hours to go, over 110 miles. So we are Oscar Mike. Fentanyl gang, what's up, Jack Jordan? What? Fentanyl? Did I read that right? All right. I'm all about it, man. I mean, the more the merrier, I think. Jack Jordan, JJ. What's up, JJ Stokes? How you doing, brother? Welcome to the compound, man. Come on in. Hang out. Agent 205's in the building. Don't know what he's doing, but he's in here a lot. We got Low C. Low C. I know Pure Gold's about to tune in. Raspberry's on the building. But welcome to the compound, Jack. How you doing, man? Hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing good. What's that? A fire? San Diego Fire Department? That's pretty cool. A little fire building. We gotta run up. Still haven't heard anything about the Secret Service. Still haven't heard anything about them. They, not good. Just not good. I know the girl got fired or let go or resigned. That's about it. That's all I know. That's all I know. Bunch of weirdos, man. Oh, look at all these old glories. Oh, what a beauty. What a beauty, guys. Look how big these suckers are. All right, 1. Oh, there's more. 2. I'll salute them at the end. 3. Very patriotic down here, boys. Very patriotic. There's a little baby one. 4. 5 and 6, not bad. That one's a little faded, but we won't count that. Last time it rained, I got my uniform completely wet. Sounds about right. Sounds about right. Yeah, Mother Nature don't care, man. Long hair don't care. She don't care at all. Oh, there's an osprey. Damn it, dude. This is why I wanted a freaking camera that points forward. Shit. I'm right by the base, man. They always fly over it and do some crazy stuff. And I see all the ospreys or F-16s. I don't think I've seen anything crazier. Like I'm trying to think about like the F-35 Raptor, F-22 Nighthawk, or F-22 something. But oh yeah, there she goes. She's about to land. Damn it, dude. Don't worry, we'll get it one someday, man. I'm gonna get a camera to get. They're gonna arrest me for like filming into the base, which is totally allowed. You know why it's allowed? Because I can fucking do it. That's why. I'm gonna be in that base in a month or two, so I'll take. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Fun in the sun. I'll probably just make a video so I can like edit it out a little bit, but I won't go live weekend. I'm gonna be on the base I served at pretty soon, probably in September. If you guys want to join me, you know, just sneak on the base. Wish I could stop by. Damn you truck. But it doesn't need to rain hard. You know, Mother Nature's a fickle bitch, dude. She don't care. She'll try to kill you than the enemy will. She don't like you, man. It's one thing you realize living outside a lot. Mother Nature is always trying to hurt you. She don't play by the rules, brother. She's an angry older lady. She'll send her little creatures on you and animals and a bunch of other woo-woo stuff, man, to come get you, but it's all good. I'll tough it out. Tough it out. That's it. No, you can't really see it, but that's the base. Nothing special, right? I mean, everyone freaks out about the military and whatnot, but it's just where people go and basically check in. We call it like checking in. What? Drop the OnlyFans off, bro. You want me to get down? What's up, Foxtail? I got an OnlyFans, man. Check the description. I got good stuff there, brother. Drop the OnlyFans. My OF page. I don't know, man. It's $500 for one day looky look. What is that? Beer fest? When he has to pick up his friend, and his dude friend is a prostitute out under the bridge, and they throw quarters at him, and they ultra scram and pick him up. Yeah, it's so funny. If you have to ask what something is, you probably can't afford it. Help! Can't find it, bro. Dude. I mean, it's actually called a Patreon. You gotta be the lieutenant member though, or the NCO member. It's like $10 for 1 month, and you get all the OnlyFans pictures you want, brother. Hell yeah, man. There's a couple good ones already waiting for you, man. All you have to do is donate $10 to the charity fund, which is my bank account. you'll get there, man. You'll see it. You're right there. Help. It's YouTube, bro. It sounds like YouTube. No way. How can it be a scam? How can it be a scam? It can't be a scam. I wish I could. Mario. She reminds me of a West Side Story. Nah, no scam, brother. It's all legit stuff, man. Now, why would you pay for OnlyFans when you can just Google it? The chicks on OnlyFans, they're just hookers. They're just hookers. Not very good ones. Dude, you go where I live, P-Town, dude. You can get all the hookers you want. They walk the street at 6 in the morning, dude. And it'll be freezing cold, bro. And they'll be in little mini skirts and little tops, dude. It's freaking weird. I don't know how they're so warm. And they walk like, dude, they're professional. They're professionals. And this has been going on for a very long time in P-Town, but every once in a while you see a hey now, lady. But no, not good. Not good. Not good stuff. Not good stuff. I join live streams and see the weirdest stuff. Why it's always me. Ah, man, it ain't you. It's just people. People say weird stuff like the Fox and Friends. Yeah, it happens, dude. People are weird. People do weird things. There's a lot of people in the world, you know. A lot of people in the world that you know, you can't control crazy people. You can only manage it. So don't ever be surprised when you see someone crazy, because yeah, people and people live a life of luxury, so that's why they act up like fools. You know, if you ever see someone acting like a fool or a crazy person, it's because they live in so much luxury. They try to create problems themselves so they can fix it themselves. So it seems like they're very important, and that's why they always act a certain way. You know, they'll act like, you know, they're the ones that will you know, videotape themselves as they scream at an employee at Starbucks, you know, or something like that, because they think there's a problem because their life is in so much luxury. They can't, you know, it's your mind. I think your mind freaks out after a long time of living in peace. And I think that for the first time in human history, you know, we're at peace. There hasn't been that, you know, especially in the last like 100 years. You know, America's never seen a bad day for a very long time. I mean, last bad day we've had was 9/11, and that happened in New York. And honestly, I live in California, guys. I don't care. I didn't really care about that. I was like 7th grade. You know what I was worried about? Asking the pretty girl out to the dance. That's what I was worried about. That was my 9/11. Fucking rough, dude. But I think I did ask a girl out that same day. It was like a Tuesday. And then before that, nothing, man. That one thing, you know, we always have running water, we always have electricity, we always have food, we always have safety is a big concern. One, we protect ourselves, and two, that we pay a lot of money to keep our streets safe, and we give up a lot of our weird freedoms to keep it that way. That's okay. The freedoms that we have given up, which I can't name right now because there's really not that many freedoms that we've given up to give law enforcement the right to arrest people, because we give them that right. People like that, man, just like to hear their voice heard. You know, think what they're doing is the most important thing in the world. Live a life of comfort and luxury. Yeah, you can control Mother Nature, like in your house. If it's too hot, turn on the AC. If it's too cold, turn on the heater, and your body will always be perfect. Oh, clean water, guys. Woo, doggy. You don't even know. You don't even know. People can take 10 showers in a day. Right? As long as they pay for the water, I don't care. Jesus Christ, this is going to be an accident. Someone's going to hit me in the back. Someone's going to hit me in the back. What the is going on? Everyone just kind of stopped. Holy Jesus. Whew. I guess not. Not going to get hit in the back. I don't know. I was going, what the hell? Is it this person? No. I don't know. Don't know what happened. Everyone just kind of stopped. My past experience with Karens. Karens, they just scream and I'm innocent and like, bro, you literally broke a rule. Yeah, they do that. Because they think they do a lot in their life. Like especially Karens and Kevins, are more than you. Is so unclear. It's so full of comfort. They live in a squishy pillow that they think it's okay to argue with someone over something that doesn't matter. That only happens in this country. It doesn't really happen anywhere else. Because I think for the first time in human history that the human race, especially only in America, is free. And I think the brain is really, over the last 100 years, the brain, especially here in America, is developing in a way where there's millions of people that don't even know where their food comes from. They just know it shows up at the store, or water. Where does your guy, us here in California, we take water from Colorado, the Colorado mountains and the Colorado River. We siphon it all of it off to LA. It goes to LA. Suckers. But and California has like the best water rights ever, and we'll never run out of water. I don't care what anybody says. We use someone else's water, and the water we collect during the rainy season, we just dump it in the ocean. Because that's a smart way to do things. It's comfort, man. That's why people can come on videos, and people are stupid, man. Like, just really stupid. I see it all the time out here. You go in the cities with me, man. I mean, people. I mean, no. It's just awful shit, man. People are just really stupid. It's like the dumb drivers, I'm surprised. I drive all day, guys. I mean, most of y'all see me. I'm surprised we don't see more accidents. Look out. I mean, these freeways are massive, and I always say that. I'm surprised we don't see any more accidents. They try to hit me sometimes. I just put my hand on my holster, and they, yeah, because they know it's up, and then their brain tells them, oh, shoot, like, this can get bad real fast. Like, you rewind the clock. No, 7 years ago, that stuff ain't happening. You know, going up to someone and yelling at them for some weird reason. And I used to work at Juicing Up, man, and I used to close that place around 10:30. And people would try to come in at like 9 or like 10:20, like as we're cleaning up. And they would get so mad that I would deny them, like, nah, man, we're closed. And, oh, it's only 10:20. What's your point? You know? What's your point? I can close the damn Juice Up bar whenever I freaking want to. Yeah, it was a joke, but yeah, people, you know, think that, and then they will try to hold you accountable, but then themselves won't hold themselves accountable. Like I said, gentlemen, if you can't control your own body, why should anyone listen to you? If you have health issues because of whatever reason, guys, or me ladies, like my neighbor, man, this overweight single mom that no one likes. Why would anyone listen to her? She can barely move. She's incredibly mean. Her husband just left her like a couple months ago, and she's not as bummed. You know, she's worked her whole life, retired. I think she's almost on Social Security. She was a PA or a nurse or something, you know. So she's worked in the hospital for like 30 years. She ain't no slouch, but she's gonna die an old lady that no one listens to, or no one cares. Her and my mother were good friends, but not no more. Yeah, it's pretty sad, man. People just, you know, get in the way of their own happiness. I don't understand why people aren't like happy or content. I think they're the world, and if people think the world's gonna freaking explode or something, it doesn't matter. Nothing matters in this life but what you do every day. You gotta stay motivated. Even if you're not motivated that day, you gotta keep doing it. Breaking news. Oh, wait, hey, Harry, what's up? Has been, No, Harry, are you serious? Water, HF, talk to me, man, talk to me. What are you talking about, really? No, dude, no way. No way. No effing way. Dude, I listened to it. I didn't think that was possible. It's unreal raw news. No way. Harry, I thank you for those truth bombs, dude. Zipper 5, brother. Dude, thank you. Oh my God. I didn't think that was actually possible. I've heard a lot of people like want that, and you know how people are. And I thought, you know, like, I mean, shit. She's gonna be criminally charged for like criminal negligence, dude. That's what I would charge her with. That's an easy. You're so bad at your job that you should be charged for a crime. Like, wow. And it's true. I didn't think anything was gonna really happen. I've been trying to stay away from it. Yeah, dude. Harry, thank you, man. I appreciate the support and the info. I've tried to stay away from it. I didn't want to hear all these conspiracy theories, like there's 2 shooters and, you know, and all this nonsense. I didn't want to hear it. You know, people were screaming their heads off yesterday because she literally just wasted a whole day of doing nothing. She thought she could go to the RNC and like talk to people. I don't know what. Ooh. Wow, that's gonna set a standard right there, brother. Hell yeah, f that B, dude. I gotta stop swearing on YouTube. So guys, if I kind of tone it down just a notch, I don't think that's very appropriate. I want to keep this PG with a slash of R. Wow, dude. I would nail that bee to the wall. She would go down in a blaze of glory. Either she goes down or she dimes other people out. Dimes out, you know, whoever was, I don't know, who are you going to blame? Oh my goodness. Good, good. Get some gosh darn, like, Iraq veterans in there, dude. Why are we pussyfooting around this subject? Give me some Army vets that have been to Afghanistan or Iraq. Give me some Marine Corps vets to run patrol on the outside. Like, let's go, man. But instead we hire these fat, old people that, you know, can't... I'm getting I'm up here, guys. I'm just trying to be right here. Trying to be right there. And hey, if you're new here in my world, the way someone looks at you, your perceived perception is reality. So if you're wearing my uniform in my Marine Corps, you best be damn you're going to be looking good in that uniform. And the chick's hair drives me nuts, dude. I would cut that shit off real quick. But if there's an HR department and Secret Service, it's over, man. It's over. HR departments, there probably is too. Like, you could just complain and then people need to grow up, man. Wow. CIA and FBI. Real raw news. Wow. Yeah, the FBI is a joke too. Ever since they came, I think it was, I don't know, it was the NASCAR race where they had to go and investigate Bubba Wallace's noose in his garage because he thought the racist people were going to get him. People need to grow up, dude. It's 2024 and everyone has a weapon, so let's calm your bones here. Wow, man. Incredible. Incredible. I didn't see that one coming. Not really. I didn't think she was going to go down that quick. I mean, it's been 9 days, but I thought it was going to... Yeah, right. You have a bunch of trash on your truck, dude. You're not going to get in front of me. She's been arrested? Holy shit. Who arrested her? That's what I want to know. Was it... Oh, yeah, that's a good question. Anyone know who arrested her? Or, like, what branch of service? It had to have been the FBI, right? I mean... It's not the CIA. It has to be the FBI. It's got to be. Why? They're the only ones that are allowed to do stuff like that. Because of John Dillinger, brother. Dude, if I was the local Pennsylvania Sheriff's Department, that I would have arrested her the minute if she ever came back to that Butler, city of Butler out there in Pennsylvania, right? I would, if I was that sheriff, I'd find out where she was and arrest her. Again. Dude, good. Making some guys starting, you know what, man? I wonder if Trump, Trump's so, if Benjamin Netanyahu's already meeting with Trump instead of anyone else in I guarantee Trump's, we have no president. So who's the next president? Kamala or Trump? I think most people will start making phone calls to Trump because he's coming in. Let's get that ball rolling. Let's see what, you can do that already for sure. You just put it on the record and tell everyone you said what you talked about. Benjamin Netanyahu is kissing Trump's ass right now. BNJ, Benjamin Netanyahu, BNY, I don't know. Did the FBI arrest her? That says Trump is in power. That's right, brother. That's what I was just saying, dude. Yeah, Harry. You're right on the money, brother. Hell yeah. I was just saying that, man. Like, there's no one there anymore. Biden's basically dead. I think he's... I don't... Has he been on the news lately, or has he shown face? I think he's dead or dying, like, for real this time. Or there's never been another time, but well known that his clock it's ticking, man. That's sad, but it is what it is. And he hasn't been seen. I think he's probably on, like, life support. Just my opinion. Life support, or he ain't doing good. And then Kamala went to go see him today, I think, or last night. A lot of security around his house now. So if there's no president and the VP's not taking any meetings, you go to the runner-up. The runner-up's Trump. Wow. Wow. Oh boy. Politics are getting very interesting. Politics is like watching the Kardashian show, It's just a shit show. What's up, Agent 205? Back, I'm going back to Cali. Notorious. Wow, dude. I wonder, they have criminal negligence, dude. Like, I don't think he's really gay. I think he's pretending. What's up, Clovid Beast? Yeah, me either, man. Me too, brother. I don't think he's happy either, but I think he's really upset and he's pretending. There's another person, Agent 205. Oh, man. What was I going to say? I was rudely interrupted. Shit. Damn it, I keep cussing. I'm going to stop. I gotta stop. I'm going back to Cali. I don't know, man. So she's gonna be charged with criminal negligence. So there was a bus driver, I think in Georgia, or not a bus driver, a truck driver, that his brakes went out and he ended up slamming into traffic. This was like 5 years ago, guys. I don't know if you remember. I barely remember the story, and I don't know it fully, so forgive me if you know this one. But man, he got put in I think he got charged with like almost the same crime because he didn't check his brakes. Like, it's his job to do maintenance on his truck, make sure that doesn't happen. And I don't know if it was his fault or I forget the deal, but it's like the same. If you have a job to do, okay, here. First general rule is walk your post in a military manner, keeping always on alert, right? That's your first general rule in the Marine Corps. If you do anything but that, you're doing it on purpose. So if you fall asleep on post, you decided, you knew what to do and you decided not to do it. That's negligence on your part. Dereliction of duty. This is my rule. This is the UCMJ. If you don't know what the UCMJ is, Pure Gold, where are you? Uniform Code of Justice, UCM, Uniform Code of Military Justice. So it's our own law institution or whatever. So if you break something, and it's not law, it's just how to conduct yourself as a military personnel. And the first rule that the Marines will know, the first rule you learn and you have to abide by is walk your post in a military manner, keeping always on alert. And there's 12 more after that, or 13, one of the two. It's like our 10 commandments. And if anything breaks those are your UCMJ codes of conduct, basically. So if anything breaks that, it's your fault. You knew. So with her, the Secret Service, Chelsea Chandler or whatever, what's her name? I'm from Georgia, so I might know the story. Oh yeah, dude. So it could be. I'm not sure if it was from Georgia, man. It was just a truck driver guy. He looked like he was from Arab or something. He ended up slamming. It was like a dead stop traffic, and his truck didn't stop. And he like picked up speed, and he ended up crushing. Like, I don't even know it's from Georgia. I know it's from the East Coast. He ended up slamming into like dead traffic, and I don't know the damage it did, but I remember him being in court, and he had a big like bulletproof vest on, like almost suicide vest, but it was black, and he was handcuffed with a belly chain, ankle cuffs, and handcuffs. And this dude just started crying in court because he was found guilty of, not being a privately owned truck driver and not taking care of your equipment, something like that. Don't hold me accountable for that. It was like, it kind of had been a while ago, like 5, 6, 7 years ago or something. But I think he was charged with like, did you just get up and get in your truck and just drive? Like you didn't check the brakes or the tires, or when's the last time you checked the brake line and the brake pads, all that good stuff? Never did. I don't know what's happening to him now, but I just snake. I don't know, man. She stood down. She got arrested. That's huge, man. She's the first she has to be one of the first ever to be arrested. And now it's going to reshape the Secret Service. And they better be good, man. Why? If I was hiring the Secret Service, I would literally walk to the VA hospital and hold up a sign that says, if you want to work for the Secret Service and have combat experience, please talk to me. You know how many people would walk up the military with, I don't even like to compare like hours, like, oh, I got it. You can't compute the hours of training and combat experience a veteran has. It's not real. You can't say it's not real. There's so much goes into it. It's beyond 24 hours in a day. Especially being in the Marine Corps, it's basically a lifestyle. It's your new life. There was your old life, and now this is your new life. You don't believe in whatever, whoever raised you for 18 years, it's over. And they would get so many people, $100,000 starting, qualify once a month. But I would almost make it a deployment type of job that you're on, or like oil riggers, you're on the job for 6 months out of the year, then you get 6 months off. Or you can go 3, 3, 3, 3, something like that. But who am I? I'm a nobody. I'm a guy on YouTube talking to other people on YouTube. Big money, maybe. What's up, synthetic? I need actors, by the way. What? Actors. So much history here. 1759, they say Parma High School has missiles pointed at the east side of 100 football. What? The Jews, the Black Lives on the east. What? I don't know about all that, man. There's missiles. Oh, is that a fire? Uh-oh. California's burning. Uh-oh. I see kind of like, I see like two little puffs of smoke going up. That guy's in the Marine Corps. Hoorah, simplified up. Synthetic, big money, maybe. I need actors, by the way. I don't. You got me all. You got my mind in a bottle. It's mind bottling. Synthetic. You got my mind in a bottle right now. I'm not sure what you're saying. I'm not sure what's going on here no more, guys. Mind bottling. Mind boggling. Nah, man. It's your mind's in a bottle. It's mind bottling. Some can tell me what movie that's from. You'll have a special place in this channel. Yeah, that's beautiful, right? You guys see that? You could play MARSOC. Oh, you could pay MARSOC with YPG. Kurdish. Yeah. I totally agree. Totally agree with you. Pay the MARSOC year per game, and year per jump with the Kurdish allies. That's what we need, Kurdish troops. The Kurds. If you can tell me what the Kurds produce, then maybe I can ally with them. But I don't know, man. I'm not going to ally with people that are poor. Yeah. On the east, yeah, the BLM guys on the East Coast, yeah, man. I think the BLM guys and the Israelites should join the MARSOC League and join up with the Kurdish allies. That's what I think. Oh, future. You have so much to learn, young Padawan. My young little devil dog, you have so much to learn. Oh, and some gang from the 90s. Yeah, we need a gang from the 90s. Yeah, like the gang that sells crack to their own people. Yeah, we need that one. We need the gang which was founded because the guy that founded it couldn't be a Crip. We need that one. Not the best gang in Los Angeles. We need a gang that was made up in the 90s. You know, man, if you've never been to jail, you would know that those gangs are almost like I don't know, kind of made up. When's the last time you seen one of those guys? Oh wait, Snoop Dogg was. Yeah, he was a. Oh, that's right. And Snoop Dogg's like 80 years old. Come on now. Come on, future. I need you here in 1992. I need you here in, I don't know. What's the date today? 2024. The Bloods. I don't think that gang's been around for like 30 or 40 years, dude. Yeah. Well, I get it. Oh my God, there's 2 accidents. Oh no. Oh, my day just got longer. Oh boy. Hang tight, boys. The stream might be an extra hour. Let's crank up the AC. Whew. Oh, that's a nice truck. What is that, a Tundra? Wow. All black tundra with black rims. That's pretty sweet. Maybe this is where the accident was at. The black smoke I saw, because it looks like there's 2 accidents. Oh, buddy. We're going to get some nasty stuff on film here. Hang on, boys. And me ladies. Oh, shoot, dude. That girl got arrested, huh? I don't know what to do. What do I do? What should I do? Should I fly to Washington and sit there in Congress and talk to them? I wonder if she has to go down from Nagel. I don't know. I forget. It's been a long day. I can't think straight no mo. I can't think straight no mo, guys. That's a first, man. This is a big deal. Even when the person that Ronald Reagan, the CIA or Secret Service director, when Ronald Reagan got shot, resigned almost immediately. But he wasn't negligent. They just, if something, if you're leading your troops and something bad happens, you almost have to resign. You can't keep your post. You'll lose respect, right? Holy moly. I want to see what's going to happen. I need to get home and turn on the TV. Oh boy. Those motorcycles always scare the bejesus out of me. Good. I'm glad they arrested her. This is actually, I joke a lot, guys, and I don't mean to kid, but man, I do believe we're in some wild times. I really, really do. Not to sound, not just here in America, but I'm not really worried about America. I'm worried about what other countries will do if there's no captain to the ship. Because our government treats, other governments treat their people like shit. Our government treats other governments like shit. But they don't treat us. They can stay away. I think that's how it kind of goes. That's just me kind of being weird about it. Not like other governments, that we don't. I think. Like we told Ukraine, you can't hit Russia and Russian territory, That's gun control, but for a government. Does that make sense? We dish out weapons to other people, then tell them how to use it or not to use it. We withhold money from other governments that we're helping. We do wild stuff to other governments, and that's how other governments treat the people. They do the same thing. Not all of them, but I'm just worried that, not having a president. Basically, we have an acting president in Trump now. And the VP really can't do anything. Because there's still a president, which is Biden. So Biden hasn't given up power to the VP to do anything. And he's in the hospital or in his house sick. So who's the next person you go to? Trump. Honestly, man, and what I'm worried about is if there's no captain of the ship, something funky in China's happening right now. It's not looking good. I mean, I'm not too worried about Russia, and I read something that China's sending troops to Poland. If China could just send their troops and equipment into Russia with North Korean troops, we can have a major battle on our hand. And that way China doesn't affect the Taiwan Strait. You know, they can still hold Taiwan at gunpoint, like as a hostage, and send all their troops into Russia to help Russia fight to squash the European or United, whatever was it, EU or NATO? I'm sorry, NATO. That's our NATO military alliance. And if Russia ends up taking Ukraine with Chinese help, you know, that would mean NATO failed, and then China can go straight into Taiwan with a lot of combat experience, and Russia would have to back China now. That would be the play. That would, man, did I just think about the play? Oh, I've been trying to think about this for 9 days since Trump got popped. I thought about the play, man. Right? If NATO and Russia are pretty much going ham at it with Ukraine in the middle, you know, we're using Ukrainian people and we're sending them all this equipment they need to fight their war. It's not NATO's war, but we'll help Ukraine out. Why not? You know? So Russia's having trouble with that. If there's no president in the United States, nothing kind of will function correctly. All the other agencies will kind of do their own thing. There'll be miscommunication. It won't be as tight as you want it to be. And then if something bad happens, the president's laying in bed half dead. The vice president can't sign anything. The president either has to die or drop out. I mean, he has to be removed from office. Because the VP can't do anything unless the president's gone from office completely. But Biden's not. He said he's going to finish his last term. But no one's seen him or spoken to him. So unless he dies or the 25th Amendment is revoked, so none of that's happening. So Biden is technically still president. But he's just dead. And then... yeah, that would be something I would highly consider. So Russia's losing the war. They're not doing good. They're not looking good. China and Russia have to keep quiet their alliance. You know, China doesn't really say they're helping them. They're sending just civilian stuff. So China's Xi Jinping doesn't want, you know, the world to know that they're helping Russia. It doesn't want the U.S. to know, but if there's no U.S. knowing, it's game on, right? I mean, if I were Xi Jinping, I would say, hey, let's go send our troops to help Ukraine, then Russia, you help us at Taiwan. And we'll dry up, and the point Russia or China would go into Ukraine to help them is to dry up the NATO supply chain, which means millions of people have to die. China has millions of people, millions of millions. And hopefully if you take down Ukraine, it will fracture the party, which is NATO. The biggest player in NATO, United States, with the best weapons, and we supply Poland, Poland's pretty legit, but you need the big old boom booms, guys. All these tanks, you know, the tanks have been around for 100 years. It's not a big deal. You need portable tank busters and those HIMARS, man. Anything else is almost obsolete to me. Maybe the airplanes like the F-35s, you know, the stealth fighters and stuff like that, but if China and Russia can defeat Ukraine, because they're only fighting Ukrainian soldiers, like I'm sure volunteers go to Ukraine. I wanted to volunteer and go to Ukraine in the beginning of the war. Oh my God, Popo! Whoop, whoop. So there is a car on fire up here somewhere. so you send troops into Ukraine. So there's the Russian military, the Chinese military, and just all a bunch of other nonsense. If they take down Ukraine, well, there's no master at play. You got yourselves a ball game, folk. But that's like, that's if China's insane. Because if they ever commit to that, they have to win, or their whole regime will collapse within itself. Or they keep power and China will become a third world country extremely fast. Yeah, that would be my play. Or the play would have been if Trump got killed. Oh, I nailed it, guys. I see it. I see what could happen. I heard Xi Jinping had a stroke, so I'm not sure if that's true or not, but I know something funky in China is happening. So the plan was Trump to go down, and I don't think China had something to do with the assassination or whatnot and all this other stuff, but I think they have a plan in place just in case stuff goes down. And the plan was Trump goes down, Biden gets sick, Kamala is not still the VP, so there's no front runner. The actual president's dead and they're hiding it, and Kamala's nothing. Kamala's not. She's still the VP. So there's no one. Here's a fire truck. Oh, terror! What was that? A fucking nasty Prius. Stupid Priuses. Get in my way. Hope that helps the traffic up here. It might. Let's see. A little bit. Yeah, that was a fire. I called it, guys. I saw the fire over the hill, and that was a burnt out Prius. What a bunch of losers. A loser. Oh, that's good. I had a good conversation this morning with my compound simplified guys. We conversed on mortgage payments. I might be getting a couple of days of them mixed up here, but mortgage payment. Everyone's working and has a job, living a pretty simple, easy life, which is great. Oh my God, which is great. There's other channels I listen to and watch, man, and it's not really that. It's very Debbie Downer-ish, man. Like, people are sleeping in vans and they don't know why. They can't make more money, and the car insurance is too high and everything's too high. And I get it. I wish stuff was cheaper too. You know what else I wish? I'd ask them who they voted for and what state do they live in. Because there's only one party that wants lower taxes, and that's Republican. Biden has said many a times that he's going to raise taxes. He said it on national TV. Mac just had to go do something. Agent 205, what up, brother? Welcome back. You just missed out a burnt out Prius, man. I don't know if you're on, but I saw smoke, black smoke, and we drove by a burnt out Prius. It's a white one. If you rewind the clock a little bit, you'll see it. Whoa. I wish I could keep you much longer. I know you gotta go because you got things to do. Alright, now we'll be home in a decent time. I think that's the play, guys. I mean, if Russia collapses, that's going to hurt China a lot. China has to almost do everything they can to prop up Russia. Because they're going to turn into a third world country, and if China gets involved, oh my God. But yeah, I keep hearing stuff that she's like, there's a meeting that the Chinese leadership went to, and it usually gets, I've heard stories where, oh my God, what's his name? Not Xi Jinping or Mao Zedong, Hu Jintao. Sorry guys. And then in this, Xi Jinping they only recorded or have pictures or film of that meeting the first day, which I believe was sometime last week. And then the other 2 days they don't have anything. I haven't seen any pictures. People think that Xi Jinping had a stroke during the second meeting. And usually the Chinese media would be all over it to show how great Xi Jinping is, but we've heard nothing. Either something happened to Xi Jinping, or he might have done with Saddam and had the people that opposed him arrested right there in the meeting. You know, if all the people that are the heads of the government are in one building, that's when you go after them right there. To either collect more power to do what Xi Jinping thinks is right, or I've heard they call them princelings. They're sons of very high Communist Party officials. When I've heard a couple princelings, they're princes were arrested, and they have an extraordinary amount of money. I heard an extraordinary amount of power. I think Hu Jintao, the guy that looks like Hu Jintao, I think his grandson and great-grandson were arrested. You know, like Mao Zedong's son or great-grandson is a general in the PLA, and he's a complete moron. So there's that issue in China, which no one really knows about. There's a play going on. You gotta read other governments. You gotta see what they're doing. Listen to the good and bad and see what the play would be. Because there is an active war going on, and Russia can't lose, man. I don't see Putin getting out of this, man. I really don't. I don't see that Russia ever surrender. They can't surrender if they're attacking. I don't think Zelensky. If I was Zelensky, I would say either I'm going to stay in the capital and fight to the death, or you guys are going to help me, because Ukraine's a corrupt piece of crap country that no one cares about. I don't care about it. I don't care if Russia owns Ukraine, but I'd rather not. And if there's a war to fight, let's get involved, boys. This is America. Let's get down with the nitty gritty. I ain't scared. I ain't scared. Who said I'm scared? I go to church. So if Russia collapses, that means China is solely based off who gives China oil. China doesn't make their own oil. They're like 90% dependent on Russian oil or foreign oil, and a lot of their food. China sucks as a country. Like, to start a country there, it sucks. It's very hard to grow food. The Chinese government has totally jacked up the river flow of that entire region. I've heard their water is completely poisoned. It's just the communist utopia nightmare. And and I tend to believe these allegations because obviously I don't know. I live 20 hours away from it flying. But they don't have running water. They don't have sewage. They dump all their waste just wherever they want. China is a very disgusting place, guys. Don't ever go there. And there's no natural oil. There's no, you can't grow wheat or bread. They can only fish or grow rice. The weather sucks. It's very smoggy. And so what the Chinese government has done is they built these big dams, there's a dam called the Three Gorges Dam. It's huge. It's the biggest mega project ever as a dam. It's huge, but they have reservoirs for flooding purposes. And when it rains a lot and there's excess water, the excess water is supposed to go in these reservoirs. But during the summer, the government that owns that property and those buildings will use those reservoirs to either sell water to farmers during a drought or use it for selling fish. They'll put a bunch of baby fish in there and they'll grow a bunch of fish and they'll resell it. So they use the reservoirs as their own personal piggy bank during the summer drought season. And in the winter season, when it snows and rains a lot and water comes down, those reservoirs are already full. So they don't release, those aren't empty where when it floods a lot, they can use those reservoirs for water storage. It's already full. So they use it, whoever owns it just uses it as their own personal piggy bank. It's not, what it's intended for is not being used for. So they release a bunch of water downstream and just flood whatever city is downstream. And they've been doing this for a while now. And it's been really, how do you build a country like that when people, every year they get blasted away by 30 feet of water? So I think the Chinese government's having a lot of issues, especially with those our stock market took them off the Chinese market off the Americans because they're unreliable now. It's gonna get bad, and I keep hearing China. God, you guys got to listen to what these people say, man, and their speeches. Especially Xi Jinping. A couple years ago, he said we have 2 billion people to bash their heads against the Great Wall. It's what? You just have one head, dude. But he thinks that the 2 billion people living in China are like his little children. And he can sacrifice them how they please. And that's how communism dictatorships work. Pretty much any dictatorship, really. And then Russia, Ruski. I love saying that one. Oh my God. Ruski. Oh, if I get nailed in the back, gentlemen, hang tight. Nope, we're good. All right. So that's China. That's China for you. I don't know how anything happens over there without, I don't know, I think it's the time to play. If China and all these if the government's going belly up with money and it's not looking good, what these governments are definitely scared of is their own people. Their own people can get them overnight. They probably know where they live. They probably know everything. if things are getting that bad in China, and for sure that bad in Russia, there's only one solution, and it's war. You have to go to war. You have to go to war. If you're China, you have to go to war sooner or later. I don't know who you go to war with. I would send it would have to be, they can't go to war with China or Taiwan or Japan, Vietnam or Philippines, because they would get crushed by the West. They would have to go. They need that ocean open. China can't do that. They need the fair. They need trade. They need to get their ports going. The minute they go to war with Taiwan, all that stops. They need to keep it going. They need a business. Those port cities off the coast of China, they need to stay open. And you need to protect your regime. So somehow, some way, you get the Chinese citizens to buy in that Ukraine's the bad guy, and they need to be stopped. What was that? Veterans Memorial Highway? Where? So that's my prediction. I just think, and China with those mega cities. Oh my God. Oh my God. They need to get moving, man. But China's never invaded a country in probably 10,000 years. Russia has never invaded a country outside their own 10-meter border. The armies are a joke, but they just have a lot of people. And if they put 10,000 people in a city, they can do a lot of damage, man. They might not be the best, but they got numbers. And that's what's scary. That is what's scary, man. I just don't like it. Alright, we'll make it home in a somewhat decent time. I like that. And it's only Tuesday. Ooh, boy. I don't know. Russia needs to figure it out. I think Russia's toast, man. I mean, they went on the offensive up in the north by, I think, Kharkiv, and they just got that ground because Ukraine wasn't really ready for it. They just get miles at a time, then they get pushed back a mile, then they go up 2 steps forward, 1 step back. You'll never win a war like that. That's not how you fight wars, and Russia obviously doesn't know how to fight any wars because they've never fought in a war. Sorry, dude. Sorry, Ruski. Guys, if you're wondering if Russia's ever fought in a war, they haven't. I know. You can say Afghanistan. I know. You can say World War II. I know. Fighting a war means little casualties. You do it a certain way. You do it like a doctor would perform. Precision. Little to no error at all. 99% success rate. 0.9. Winning a war. So Russia lost, I don't know, spitballing 60 million people in World War II. And, so Zhukov would send, I don't know, it's not appropriate winning, he took back, this city or that city, as he sent about 1 million people in one of the cities for, it was like Kharkiv or Kharkiv, the capital Ukraine, because Germany controlled it, and then in order for Russia to take back that city, they sent over 1 million people in there to die. That's not war, guys. That's just, it's slaughter. You know, that's nothing. That's no skill. You know, as a general, that's no skill. And that's why Russia, you know, doesn't have enough people anymore to fight a war like that. They're running out of people. Russia has let's just round up, 200 million people in their society. Win. Long Rod, what's up, brother? Simplified, man. Afghanistan, they were in Afghanistan for 10 years, I think, and took 100,000 casualties, but I don't know what the whole purpose of the Afghanistan war was. Well, you might say, Matt, what was the point of our Afghanistan war? 9/11, devil. 9/11. We waged a holy war on the believers, because we're non-believers, and that was the war. That was the only war I fought for. They said I was a non-believer, an infidel. Well, I called them a believer, so it was believers versus non-believers, and you know, whatever. Russia, I don't know, man. I don't know what. I don't. Were they going for natural resources? I did ask. Ask what? What'd you ask, Long Rod? When what? 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 Whiskey? What? What's the safe word? Whiskey. Why are you saying like that? Saying like what? When did Russia lose a war? Yeah, and militaries don't either win or lose, guys. That's like, this is not a basketball game. Armies don't really win or lose. Countries just completely collapse on themselves. Germany completely collapsed. There's still people in military uniform. They were there, but they just didn't fight anymore. So they just kind of, because it was a dumb idea to invade Russia. It's not a very, and what you fight for is very important. And what I fought for in Iraq was 9/11, man. Straight up. Mofos want to crash a plane against well, Iraq didn't have anything to do with 9/11. I don't care. I don't care. If you didn't like Americans, we were in the Middle East. You don't have to fly a plane into a building. You don't have to do a terrorist attack in the homeland. Americans are in your backyard, and we were coming for you. That was the point of my war. Well, they got help from Saudi Arabia. Sure they did. I'm sure they did. Because Saudi Arabia is a very radical country, probably worse than most. And trust me, Saudi Arabia, there's people that I whacked in Iraq from Saudi Arabia, for sure. And Jordan, and Syria, and Afghanistan, and Iraqi citizens, and all the Middle East. They all showed up because Americans were on the battlefield. That's my war. And yet, we haven't had a terrorist attack in 23 years. Hoorah, simplify, devil. That's how we fight. God bless America. Total Tech, what's up, brother? How you doing, man? We got Long Rod asking when, and did I ask? I don't. Long Rod, get out of here. Get out of here. What's up, Total Tech? God bless America. That's right, brother. Hey, you guys think Iraq and Afghanistan and Saudi Arabia, they're all like America and we shouldn't do that? Dude, all the Middle East, they don't like you. You're a non-believer, dude. You're a non-believer. It's very rare that I meet someone from there that won't believe in that nonsense. And the only people I meet from is Iraqi citizens, and honestly, I see them like during my job. And the only reason why they don't believe in that crap is because they had to believe in Saddam. And it kind of takes away the religion aspect, and then it moves religious out of the way and puts a person there. So over a very long time, these guys in Iraq had to believe in Allah and or Saddam. So they know the difference. They know the difference between an American and the crazy dudes out there, because they had to deal with craziness. But other guys that they just, I'm an infidel, man, and so is everyone else. Forgot what I was talking about, but Russia's sucking at fighting wars. Yeah, Russia's awful. Russia's awful. They just send millions. It's not called a victory if you send millions of people to their death. That's called unskill. That's called a skill problem. If you're a gamer out there, skill problem. God bless Canada. Hey, our brothers up north. Simplify Canada. Gotta support the troops. Canada fought in World War II. I think maybe a little World War I action. There are Canadian cemeteries that have got us this far. And you can never forget them. God bless Canada, absolutely. Absolutely. Canadian people know what's up, right? Low-C, Canadian people know what's up. You got a lot of goofballs, but look at America. I just swore I saw a ladyboy just right now. But ladyboys came from Thailand, so go to Thailand, they got streets full of ladyboys that will sell themselves to you for $10. $10 lasts a long time. Both W's, yes sir. Pure gold. Went to Iraq to do what? We went to Iraq to do a coup on the leadership, and yes, man, to replace their leaders. Hell yes, sister. Simplify. This is a Marine right there. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, we did. Like Chemical Ali, and yeah, their leadership was out of control, dude. Saddam had absolute power, dude. Insane. I think him and Stalin were more alike than any other dictator. I think Hitler and Kim Jong-il, because Kim Jong-il fought in a war kind of like Hitler did. That's how they gained power, is their experience and and Gaddafi. Oh yeah, Gaddafi too. Poor Gaddafi, dude. Oh, both WW. Oh yeah, both World Wars. Yeah, sure, for sure. I wasn't too sure about World War I. I haven't. Yeah, that's in my knowledge. Both WWs. Yeah, pure gold. For sure. Went to Iraq to get the leadership out. Bush even said it himself. He told Saddam, you and your sons have 72 hours or whatever to get out. Yeah, absolutely, man. Afghanistan was fighting Osama. But also, we stayed there for a long time to fudge shit up, dude. Like I always say, man, we have to use our military. You can't just stand by to stand by. We build tanks and Bradleys, and no one ever mentions Stalin during the Soviet Union. No, man. They had like a de-Stalification. I think Saddam and Stalin had a lot in like. Stalin didn't fight in no war, neither did Saddam. No, not that I know of. but they rose up through the ranks, kind of, and they snatched power. Stalin snatched power once Lenin died, and so did Saddam. Hitler rose through it and got built upon it. You know, people became political, got people to vote. Kim Il-sung, or the other guy who fought in the war like Hitler did, and then kind of built a base, and it kind of just went south. And then a cult of personality, you know, Kim Il-sung and Hitler became very popular, you know, had some good things going, and then became a cult. Gaddafi's was a coup, right? I think Gaddafi's was a coup. Hey, Kim Jong-il has a pleasure palace, man. I can't even imagine what that place is. Like a big old dungeon, like whips and chains or something. I don't know. Is it where you can just sit there and get drunk and do booze and drugs all day with smoking hot chicks? Where you can basically do whatever, dude? I don't know, man. I don't even want to know what that. That'd be like the opposite of a concentration camp. I'd be like, what? Like this is like the opposite. This is insane. That's crazy stuff. And our president right now is I think dead in Delaware. Hey, Pierre Gold, did you hear that the Secret Service chick got arrested? Did someone arrest her? Gorbachev was pretty popular. He wasn't too bad. No, Gorbachev was pretty good. I heard he was drunk a lot. I saw how he got killed. Oh, yeah. Gaddafi? Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was, YouTube used to be cool, remember? Like, YouTube had that, and, like, the beheadings in Iraq from Al-Qaeda in the first, like, early 2000s, dude. Now, nothing. I shouldn't have done that. That was gross. Now people can't arrest her. I heard she resigned. I don't know. Someone came here with some crazy info saying she was arrested. Maybe he was just blowing smoke up my arse, dude. Maybe he was. Because if you didn't know, then yeah, the like top of the comments he said it was some news network I didn't hear about, so it could be fake news. I'm not sure. I haven't listened to it. I've been out of it right now. I don't know. Everyone stop looking on my chat and go find out. I wanted to stay off it for a while. I've barely been listening. Usually I'm all about it, but I don't want to judge my mind, cloud my thoughts. You know, I need my own thoughts. I need to see the future. Oh, folded laundry. Nice. I like warm laundry right out of the dryer. My puppy always, my dog, I got a little Jack Russell. Every time I do laundry, she always climbs onto the warm bed, or, you know, I throw all my laundry on the bed and she'll climb up there and lay in all the warm stuff. Oh, I miss my dog. Got my dog. Interesting. Well, we'll learn tonight when I get home. I'll watch Water's World, Fox News. My dad, I always go, not always, but I'll go and once or twice a week. I'll go hang out with my father. We'll watch Fox News together. He always likes me there. Me and my dad always try to watch the news together when we can. He's a good man, but I don't know why. It's just sad. And when I was younger, I swear I blame him for me joining the military. Jokingly, but when we did Operation Desert Storm and they bombed, I think from whatever, I mean, it was more of a tank. I mean, I just remember like tanks driving around. The reporters are embedded with the Marine Corps, and you know, there was Operation Desert Shield and Desert Storm, and I remember that watching with Bush, and then after dinner I'll check out the sadness known as the yeah, dude, I watch it after, like during dinner. But when the shock and awe in 2003, I was a sophomore in high school. My dad wakes me up. It was like 9 at night or something. I don't remember what time it was, but I remember watching it with him. And I watched Fox News, and boom, boom, you hear the insane bombing, dude, of the Capitol, and it's just one camera view looking at, you know, some government building, and you hear the shock and awe. Guys, if you haven't heard the shock and awe, the pounding of Gaza, I know there's some live streams I can pull up, but that I watched live. And the cracking of the missile ripping through the air, man, it's frightening stuff. And the explosion, boom! Yeah, man, it's wild. Hearing that stuff should freak everyone out, man. That's such power. You know, it breaks the sound barrier, and then it slams. This metal rocket will slam into a freaking building. Boom! Boom! Yeah, man, I always try to watch the news with my dad, or I always keep up with the news for him. Pro-Israel, brother. For sister, pro-Palestine, I don't give a flying F about Palestine. I don't really give a flying F about Israel, but I know if Palestinians go in there, they're going to tear everything down. And, you know, we give stuff to Israel. I wish Palestine would have stopped Hamas and doing that thing over in October. But Israel's going north too, sister, man. Israel's going... They just struck Lebanon and the Houthi rebels, and then they're going to go after... what's the country up north? Whatever, the other stupid country. You can see everything. You just have to go on their own social media that doesn't have the restrictions. Yeah, my friend from Turkey showed me some crazy. Oh yeah, we out at the. Yeah. You're right. I haven't even thought about that, man. What about you, Pure Gold? What's your pro? I'm pro-American, really, so I don't really care. I just know Israel, you know, it's our key into the Middle East. And I think Israel's been through a lot, man. I mean, Germany tried to kill them all, so. Yeah, Israel will always win, yeah. I mean, they just leveled Lebanon. Yeah, they want to go up north, man. I bet Benjamin Netanyahu's having a meeting with Putin right now, with Trump, and I guarantee Trump's like, dude, go for it, because when I'm president, I guarantee Trump will give them everything they want. Bomb them, dude. Bomb them until the Stone Age. You know. I mean, you gotta listen to their leadership. It's awful shit, man. They hate Israel. And they're gonna get what they deserve, I guarantee that. What you thinking, Pure Gold? Israel or Palestine? It's not Palestine. I don't care about it's Hamas. just Hamas. Those guys hide. You know, it's Al Qaeda hiding with the people of Iraq. It's not. I don't like. I mean, the people of Iraq are legit. You know, moms and dads, brothers and sisters. But there's dipshits in the community that I'm gonna hunt down like a dog. Sorry, man. You know, Palestine's great. They had like beachfront property. I saw pictures. The before and after pictures are awful. Beachfront property. I'm sure they have generations of family in there for hundreds of years. I wish they stood up for their country. You know, because they're not gonna have one anymore. If I were Israel, I would bulldoze the entire. I saw a picture where they basically bulldozed the whole city down, and I would take it and say it's Israel now. I'm sorry. And all the people that lost their homes, I can say you guys can move into Palestine if you want. You get beachfront property. All the government will discount it off you. BBQ time. Oh, bro, I'm kind of jelly belly. Yeah, Israel has a serious army, dude. Israel, I think Poland, and South Korea. I think the armies are fantastic. Fantastic. I think Poland, man. I think Poland. I think the Polish are gonna be like. Well, South Korea, I think they do, but. They build their own stuff in South Korea, like the tanks and all that stuff. So they know what's on the line. Taiwan, I think, has a strong military, but they got a body of water to defend them. But Poland and you're right, Israel, man, left them fight a fair fight without big. Daddy, yeah. I mean, I agree with you on that. Big Daddy USA backing everyone. If you're gold, you make good points. Yeah, no, I agree with you. I mean, if it's like that, then yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, 100%. Israel needs to fight their own war. Ukraine does too. Like, come on, guys. Like, and you're part of the service, man. It's tiring, dude. We can't keep doing this shit. I think it's going to take time. I don't know, man. That's why Trump's candidacy, or whoever becomes the next president, could really affect our future for a long time, man. Because Trump's not a war person, man. I think either he's going to give Ukraine and Israel. I think he's going to give Ukraine everything they need to finish it as fast as possible. I mean, everything. I think Trump will tell Putin, you either get your troops out of there or Ukraine's going to go ham. Because you can tell Ukraine's been training. They haven't really been, they've been fighting this war handcuffed most of the time. And then Israel, I agree with Pure Gold almost 100%. Hey, man, you guys got to figure it out. We'll like that stupid. We gave them a stupid pier, like a man-made pier that fell apart almost immediately. Like you see some hua guys trying to. So here's the problem, which I agree with Pure Gold 100% on this. I saw a picture of either American soldiers or I don't know what branch of service they were, probably Army, maybe a Navy dude, I'm not sure, because the Navy's off the coast of Gaza, and then they did this pier to build on the sands of Gaza, which is Palestine. So there's our military personnel in an active war zone. That is a problem. Why, man? Why do we keep doing that? No, Gold, I agree with you. I'm not pro. I'm honestly not pro anything. I'm just, typical Joe Schmo, as long as it really doesn't affect me. Like, Israel and Palestine can blow each other to pieces for all I care. Whatever, dude. Russia, if they want Ukraine, like, okay. Like, I wish Ukraine would have built their army, I don't know, 10 years ago. Just saying, guys, I mean, it's too late now. That's what everyone expects America to jump in when they haven't done shit. They haven't done shit. That's what pisses me off, mainly. Like, where was the Ukrainian military? Where was your rockets? You don't know how to build. Where did all your tax money go? Where did it all freaking go? Corrupt. It's very hard for me to back people that are corrupt. And I know Ukraine's corrupt. I mean, they're just near Russia. They have to be. So it is what it is. I don't have any proof besides the news telling me something. But if you're near a corrupt dictatorship like Belarus and Russia, then yeah, you're probably gonna have a lot of corrupt officials. Big Daddy USA. It affects is because our tax dollars are leaving by the trillions up to other countries. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I mean, what was it, like the last aid package was like $80 billion? Dude, you could, oh my God. I mean, you would solve every American's problem overnight if somehow you just funneled it to the right places, to the right people, and dude, just awful. That's why I hate our government, dude. Like, I really do. I hate Republican Party. I hate the Democrats. I don't know which one's worse or which one's better, but I love the way Talk speaks and the things that he says, man. That's, and he knows money. He's ran businesses before, and it's not easy having a company and running a business. Most people run their business to the ground or use it as a piggy bank. There's never enough. That's part, man. It's kind of like depressing because there's nothing we can do about it. I would rather go to like downtown LA and walk around with money and give it to people. Like, hey man, here's a $100K apartment for a couple months to get yourself back on your feet, or pay off your credit card. So that sucks. Or just, dude, here, give every American $1 million. Boom, done. We would still have money left over. A lot more money. We spent like $80 billion in one go around. There's only like 400 million Americans. We would. What's the? Oh my God, the math is gonna hurt my brain. Because that's not even a fraction. That's not even a fraction, dude. Like, you can't even. Oh my God. I don't know how that's just, I don't know what to do, guys. We're in a world of hurt, but let's just stick with the facts. Let's stick with the facts here. We should cut spending. Oh God, yeah. Addiction and homelessness, I think, is caused by all the hopelessness everyone is feeling. Yeah, I agree with you 100%. Yeah, if especially I think a lot more homeless people are men. I've seen females too. But if men can't build anything or like create, I call women create life. They create everything. Men build stuff. If you take that away and hopelessness, I think the mind will start. That's why there's a lot of Russia's drunk, a lot of drunks in Russia. And that's the sad part, man. It's incredibly sad how that all works out. I think as a man, like, I want to do stuff. I like building a kingdom for myself, and hopefully I run into a queen that could help me build on top of it. But if you take that building purpose away from men, dude, it's over. And I think a lot of people, and just, you lose a job here and there, you do a little bump here and there, and and a lot of, I know, dude, like, oh God, East Los or downtown LA, there's a lot of black community out there. This was good, guys. This was before the shutdowns. This was like, I think, 2016. Like, every person I saw down there that was homeless or like just hanging out were black dudes. A lot of them. And I remember talking to some of them. One of them tried to sell me drugs. And I was like, yeah, bro, hook me up. But I remember just walking around. I would do my job out there in downtown LA, and I would go to some funky ass places. But man, I remember just like, there had to been, 5,000 people, just tents up and down streets. And this was, I swear to God, 2016, 2017. And they were all African American dudes, a couple chicks, but if a political party that you vote for over a long period of time keeps reminding you that America's not for you and America's racist and all this, those people are going to be like hopeless. As Pure Gold was saying, it's going to be, they're hopeless, and they think the government will do something for them to make their lives better or give them something. But they won't. All they're doing is getting their vote, Oh, that would be male inflation. Look, yeah, great right now, all those COVID checks. Oh, yeah. People got real nasty over those. Yeah, man. Did a study on cocaine laced water, nothing to win for the cocaine water. Yeah. If they have nothing, why not? They're gonna blow their brains out, or that's what I saw. I just saw there was no. I wanted to like get them all together, like, hey guys, like. But they'll, nah, fuck that, fuck America, you guys, slave. Always in that. That's the key to that, man. The Republicans are stopping the Democrats from helping them out, so they have to sit around and wait. That's communism. You give me 4 years, you sit around and wait, and after those 4 years, it will be better. But it won't, because they'll want 4 more, and then it's just, you'll never get out of it. Scientists. Yeah, I believe in that study. Makes perfect sense. Makes perfect sense. You take away hope. Pure Gold, you nailed it, man. You take away hope. Take away the woman's, like, women create beautiful Thanksgiving dinners and create life, and actually like have like weird feelings and stuff about certain things, and even in Germany, your family wasn't your family. It was the Third Reich's family, so your son had to be given up for the war or whatever. So what's the point of even that? Why even have children? Why even have them? You have no control. Imagine living in like that, man. Jesus Christ. Imagine. That's tough, man. Like Saddam, like Kim Jong-un, I mean, it still happens. There's still wild stuff out there, man. And there's no way of correcting shite, you can't do nothing. You can't do nothing these days. I don't know, guys. I mean, we're banking. I don't like banking on one person to do all my dirty work, or like having hope in Trump and doing something great. And it's always their second term in office, which you can do more crazy shit. Trump's first term, he had to watch P's and Q's because he wanted to be reelected, but the Wuhan got to him. I didn't think the Wuhan would hurt him that bad, but I was blindsided. I was biased towards my boy OGL, man, our great leader. No, our dear leader, Trump, our dear leader. Let's see. Have you seen the president? Have you seen my president? Is he alive? No. Oh, more people said no this time. I like it. I don't think so, man. Has anyone seen him? Has anyone seen him? I haven't. I haven't heard from him. That recording Kamala played yesterday was probably bullshit. He doesn't talk like that all straight. He does something funny. I don't know. Then I saw his signature looked a little goofy, but he could be already gone, guys. I think he's already. I don't think we have a captain at the ship. I don't think he's gonna resign. I would stay home and when the cat's gone, the rats come out and play, or the mice come out and play. So be careful, guys. It's a scary world, scary time these days. But we live here in America, full of guns. We got the great country of Canada up north, and our ugly stepson in the south, Mexico. Not bad. I'll take it. And we got Commie, California, I live in. We saw him on Kill Tony. Dude, that was so funny, dude. That was so funny. That Kill Tony show's pretty good, man. And Shane Gillis, dude, he nails it. He nails that Trump accent, man. That Biden dude, I didn't know who did Biden accent or the costume, but there's some. When the cat's away, the mice will play. That's it. Yeah, my sayings are a little. Like I said, guys, I live in Commie, California. You gotta ease it back a little. Like, help me out now. My beliefs are a little swayed. I get a. Yeah, I don't. I think the Democratic Party cracked with the black voter, man, because I sound like the typical. But I told my friends this is kind of funny. I'm really proud that my because I look white. I'm Mexican, but I'm whiter than whatever. But I think it cracked the black voter, man, because my friends did vote Democrat, and my two best friends in the whole wide world, two of them are black. They're both named Jason. Great human beings. Played football, and they're bigger than shit. Dude, I'm such a bitch when I. If you ever see me with my three friends, guys, I'm such a bitch. I'm so small compared to them, but They for the first time we like have a group text, you know, and my friend Jason, he goes, dude, he goes, the Democratic Party can't put up don't have anyone to put up. And I was like, yeah, man. I was like, they tried to take out Trump, and I named off the things that they did to him, and I think it cracked, man. We'll see if Trump gets elected, that the black vote has to be outrageous. We'll see, man. But hey, guys, I'm gonna get going. I appreciate everyone coming in the compound and hanging out and talking shop with me and spitballing. And now, think, you know, a lot more in tomorrow morning, like always. But Semper Fi, guys. Appreciate it.